Hey, thanks for joining, and in this tutorial we will be looking at extrude command. This is quite a simple tutorial. It will be fast, but we will go through most important things that you need to know before you use the component. And we will just start as always by creating a skybox. And this time I will also create a grid, so draw grid mesh like this. We have some ground plane here. I will then create 2 points, so let's create point XYZ and another point XYZ. So we will go from -1 on x-axis to +1 like this. You see those points here in the background. You can switch the canvas to look into those 2 points. And I will create a line between those points, so I will go into this OCCT category, shapes, edge, and then primitives, and I'll pick the line. The line has start and end point, so what I will do is I will just pick this point and I will use it for the start and this point for the end. Now we have a line that goes from the start point to the end point, and now it's time to create the extrusion. So I will go to the operations of OCCT category, I will find the extrusions, and I will click this one. So we will just be using the simple extrude component. And now I will plug the line output to the shape of the extrude, and you will see that we've created this face here. And this face, you see that it's only rendered from one side. This is normal. This side is transparent because the face normal is pointing to that direction, right? So the line created an extrusion, and the extrusion is the face, right? Depending on the type of input that this component receives, it will create a different type of shape. And you can check what kind of shape it creates by using this component called getShapeType. So it's here in the shapes.shape getShapeType. That's a mouthful, but what we can do is we can use this preview component with preview data to just check what kind of entity are we dealing with here, and you see that it's a face. This is really useful usually when you don't really know what the geometry is. Sometimes, you know, the shell looks like a solid, but it's not yet a solid. So these kinds of things are quite important in OpenCascade, and to indicate the correct types, you would use these kinds of debugging components like preview data. Now let's test more complex thing, and instead of the line, I will create a star, and the star is a wire because it's consisting of multiple edges, right? So let's go here into the shapes, wire, primitives, and here we have a star wire. So you see that I'm creating a star. With this component you can do some configuration, like you can increase the number of rays, for example. And now I will just connect this star to the extrusion component, and you will see that I'm creating this shell of faces, which is not really a solid because you see that the top face doesn't exist, right? Also the bottom face doesn't exist. And this is due to the fact that we're extruding a wire. Another important thing to note about the extrude command is the direction. So with the vector, you can control this direction like this. So let's connect it like this. And now you see that if I increase this vector to be like 1.5 or 2, the height of the extrusion is changing. And also, if you want to use different kind of vector, you can. So let's say maybe you want to lean towards X direction as well, and this will create, the extrusion that goes along the vector. And if you watch now what happens with this preview data, you see that the shape type that we've constructed is called a shell. And a shell is a specific type in OpenCascade, which consists of multiple faces joined together into a shell. Sorry to interrupt. In case you don't know me, I'm Matas, the founder of Bitbybit. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, please hit that like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I also want to offer you a small deal. Because you're watching this video, I assume that you're using Bitbybit platform too. Here's the promo code that will give you a small discount to our silver and gold plans. With these plans, you gain access to our cloud infrastructure, 3D configurators, and other advanced features. Your subscription also helps me develop the content, such as this video that you're watching right now. It also helps me develop Bitbybit platform and keep majority of its features free and open source to everyone. Your support means a lot to me. I hope you'll consider the offer, and let's continue with the video. Another way that you can create the extrusion is by using a face. And if you're using a face as the input for the extrude command, that will basically create a solid, right? And the solid is already something that is completely volumetric. It has all the faces. So let's do that. Let's first create the face from this wire. So you can always do that. If you have a planar closed wire, you can create the face. And let's do that. Let's now go to this face category, and let's use this face from wire component here. Let's close this down. And now what I will do is I will connect the star to this component, and I will see that the star is planar. And now I will just hide this component. You will see that the inside of this star is filled with this red color, and that indicates that this is now a face. And what we can do is we can connect this face to the extrusion component, and this will create a solid, which also consists of this top face, bottom face, and all of the faces around it. And also in the indication of this shape, you will also see that now it's a solid. So we went from, a line that constructed a face. We then used wire that constructed a shell. And with this situation where we took face instead of the wire, it constructed a solid. So this is it for the tutorial. It was a short one. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please hit that like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and watch other videos of Bitbybit. Cheers!